We are on yet another trip to look at a bike. It's not a 125 Mutt this time. This time it's a Honda Rebel 500. We got a microphone each today. That's a new thing. I can connect 2 microphones to this camera. How's it working, Elias?
Yeah, I think it's good. Is it picking up?
I can see here that it's picking up quite nicely, yeah.
That's good.
Elias has been looking at this Rebel 500 for a couple of weeks. It's been on the Facebook marketplace. Looks to be in really good nick. I really like the styling of the Rebel. It's not like perfectly styled, because it's kind of, for me, the perfectly styled cruiser is along the Sportster, Harley Davidson Sportster line, really, that kind of thing. But in terms of comfort and all that kind of thing, I don't know if you can really beat it, in particularly for our kind of height. Both your feet flat on the ground, planted solidly, nice cruising position. What do you think, Elias?
Well, I went to Fowler's yesterday to just sit on it and try it out, and it was like sitting on a sofa. But you've not actually sat on it before.
I've not sat on a Rebel before, but you can kind of see that it's going to be a really comfy bike.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of hoping that it's perfect, because then he's going to buy it, and then I get to ride it all the way back to Bristol from Salisbury, which for me is like, that's really cool. I feel a little bit bad because the other day, Joshua, my oldest son, on a kind of a whim, he found a Suzuki Bandit 600 online that was for sale in Bath, which is only like 20 minutes from us. And he was like, I want to go look at it now. So we literally just jumped in his car. I said, I'll bring my helmet and jacket and stuff, just in case you decide to buy it. But I didn't bring any cameras or anything, so we didn't actually film that. And I feel like I should have filmed that, really, because that's part of the Sons and Bikes.
This is
thing.
The next addition to the series, though, because we went, me and you checked out the Mutt.
That's right.
And then now we got to finish the series, and
we have to. I wanted to
have a part 2. Maybe there's a season finale.
Yeah, season finale that is going to be more exciting than Last of Us.
Nah.
So anyway, I am going to do some filming of the Bandit, and Joshua as well, because he's super keen. He hasn't passed his test yet, but we've gone down that route of buying the bigger bikes and doing some more kind of training on the bigger bikes and getting ourselves ready for the road, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Austin A60 pickup, 1967.
Yeah.
And it was on there a few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago. It was on there on Bangers and Cash.
Bangers and Cash.
Bangers and Cash, yeah. Great.
I'm definitely going to look that up. What was your name, mate?
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
No, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, yeah.
It's funny how you bump into people all the time when you're out on a little trip. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You always bump into somebody with some kind of vehicle that is a bit unusual. And I like that. Hello. Right. First ride ever on a Honda Rebel. Honda Rebel 500. Here we go. Alright, so straight off the bat, that is ridiculously comfortable. Ridiculously comfortable. Oh my life. What am I doing with big heavy 900 cc's when I can ride something as light and comfy as this? I don't know. This is absolutely gorgeous. Well, this is a bit of a revelation, isn't it? I mean, how lovely is this to ride? That it's smooth, it's straightforward, it's unbelievably comfortable. Now, bearing in mind that I am a short guy, so this bike is just designed for my kind of height, without doubt. Wrong gear, well done. It's definitely designed for people of my height. Look at my seating position here. I am so comfortable. This is so comfortable. And it's a Honda, so you're just going to be kind of riding this forever. All right, let's give her a bit of a spin. Here we go. I've ridden this for 5 minutes, and my one question is simply this: why would you not have a Honda Rebel? That is just absolutely phenomenal. I don't want to get too excited because we want to get a very good deal on this, but if my son doesn't buy this, then he's nuts, because this is gorgeous. Really, really lovely. Needs a bit of a clean up, but it's all just superficial, isn't it, really? You know, its engine pulls like a train. I tell you what, moving a 500cc bike is very different to moving a 900cc bike. This is my kind of thing. I never thought I would enjoy this as much as I am, but I clearly am. You alright, bud? Mate, this is... Yeah, this is awesome. This really is awesome. It's just lovely. It's just the riding position is perfect. Yeah. It's super comfortable. Yeah. There's plenty of poke. Really, really nice. Everything is nice. The ergonomics, they've really thought about the ergonomics, and so comfortable. And it's kind of, it's mid controls, but they're ever so slightly further forward. So you've got a lovely, like, just planted.
Perfectly seated. For
our height, yeah, this probably is as good as it's going to get in terms of comfort. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
First bike vibes. Oh, yeah. Right, let's go.
It's ready, isn't it?
It's ready, mate. It's ready. I'm flipping ready for some coffee and breakfast as well. I will pull out. We're turning right at the lights. Oh, I'm pleased he's bought this bike and not some absolute pocket rocket. This is so comfortable, and I would say this is your perfect first bike. But it's not just a first bike, of course. I mean, I would happily have one of these. I would happily have one of these. The comfort factor is off the chart. I've never ridden a bike as comfortable as this before. Never. And that's saying something, because my Thunderbird is really comfortable, but I'd say this is even more comfortable than the Thunderbird. This is perfect ergonomics for my height. It's almost like the guy that designed this bike was exactly my height. Anyway, we are going to pop into Salisbury, get some breakfast, get all excited about the new bike, start dreaming about our first tour. That is definitely the way. Right, we're parked up at Lush House Car Park. I like the name of that. It's a good car park name, isn't it? Salisbury Cathedral over there. And this, absolute dream.
Just gone and done it, haven't we?
We've done it. So Elias has just bought his first motorcycle.
Just gone and done it.
How much did you pay for it, Elias?
That was 2,400 there. It was listed on Facebook. It was listed 2,700. Then it was brought down to 2,650. And when we went to look at it, I said, "Look, I'll do 24 best price." And she went, "Yeah, all right."
It was quite nice because she actually had that figure in her mind that she was willing to sell the bike for. So I feel like...
And it was fair.
I think it's a totally fair price.
It's not a low ball, it's still being respectful, so.
Yeah, I think it's ideal when you go and buy something and the seller feels like they've got what they wanted. You're really happy with the price as well. And it's genuinely a good price. That bike is really good. It needs a good clean. So use a can of WD-40 on it, cleaning it, and it will look like new.
Yeah.
So I think it's an absolute peach of a bike. I've just ridden it, obviously, from her house to the centre of Salisbury. We're going to get some breakfast. But really, really comfortable. I'm going to be saying that a lot on this little review of the Honda Rebel because,
good, isn't it?
like, that is just the ideal seating position, ergonomically perfect for our height, which is good. So,
That's
Elias,
6 foot, by the way.
got his first bike. 6'2". Yeah, right. We wish. Actually, no, we don't wish. We like our height because it means that the Honda Rebel's the perfect size for us.
Yeah.
So maybe it's awoken the whole Sportster thing again for me. What do you think, Elias? Do you think we're going to be
I reckon
cruising?
we should get some 883 Bobs and
Yeah.
just go cruising. They look really nice.
They do,
Like,
they do.
aesthetically, they're probably the nicest bike I've ever seen.
Right, let's go find some food.
Yeah.
Made a right mess of that, didn't you?
Yeah, but this isn't the greatest milk thing, is it? These cause mistakes.
Thank you very much.
We just got to stay away from this stuff. I flipping love it.
My wife and I design and print everything here. So
Oh, really?
we print those bags as well.
What's the name of your company?
All's well,
Allswell.
all's well,
Yeah.
originals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything is original, and
It's nice.
we design and print everything here.
I'll be sporting this cap on this next episode, I think.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, mate. What was your name?
Elon.
Elon.
Nice
A very memorable name.
For the wrong reasons.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Take care, Elon.
Thanks.
Thank you, mate. Ta-da. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, I'm going to put my new cap on because I got to support local. Do you know what I mean? This is my All's Well cap, which I just bought a minute ago, and I'm really pleased with it. Walking through a place like Salisbury, you're reminded that there is some really beautiful spots in the UK as well. So being down in France and Belgium and all these different places I've been in the last few months, and then you forget that there's a place like Salisbury, and you come here and you have a look round, you're like, that is why the UK is quite unique, because you have a bit of everything, and this city is absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So I've taken you for a little walk around. I was here to buy a motorcycle, which I didn't buy it, Elias bought it. We've done that, and then we've had a little walk around in Salisbury, and I've just reminded that I flipping love my country. I love my country. There's a lot of lovely places to visit, Salisbury being one of them. Just look at this place. Anyway, I've got an hour and a half ride to get home, which I'm really looking forward to doing because that Honda Rebel is an absolute peach. Right, let's go and find Elias. You enjoying it, Elias?
This is a girl from Ipanema.
So we just finished The Girl from Ipanema, which is one of Elias's favorite little tunes. Yeah, Elias has got like extra swagger because he's now a motorcycle owner. It changes the way you walk. This is the first major ride on the Honda Rebel. Taking a little pit stop on my way home from Salisbury, just to have a little chat about this Honda Rebel. Now, so far, I've just been blown away by this bike. I never thought I would be. To be honest, this morning, Elias came and woke me up and said, oh, we're going to Salisbury, we've got to be there by 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's about 2 hours from us. So I got out of bed and got myself ready, and I thought, yeah, I don't really know what it's gonna be like, because it's a Honda Rebel, it's 500 cc's, it's not a big bike. It's kind of got your kind of Harley Sportster-esque look to it. And I did not think that I would be wowed at all. I thought it's just another bike, you know, it's just another kind of 500 cc, wannabe kind of cruiser type bike. And I thought, I'll go and see what I think, you know. A good first bike, that was what I thought to myself. It'd be a good first bike. Not super high performance, nothing like that. So I thought, this is ideal for Elias. And I took it for a test ride. First of all, I got on the bike just to see how it felt. And it just felt so comfortable, like stupid comfortable. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I took it for a little test ride. I thought, okay, maybe it'll be a bit kind of underwhelming. And okay, it's not a sports bike, so you're not going to take this out and have your kind of like your head blown off by the speed. You know, that's not going to happen. But my goodness, it's got plenty of power. Got it up to 70 mile an hour, no trouble whatsoever. And I've been riding back now and kind of cruising on some of the dual carriageways at 65, 70 mile an hour. It's not struggling at all. It's doing just fine. And the comfort factor is just off the chart. I did not expect this little Honda Rebel 500 to impress me so much, but I absolutely love it. And I've been thinking to myself, I wonder what the tours that I've done would be like if I'd done them on this instead of one of the Triumphs. Obviously, my Thunderbird is really comfortable. The Trident is nowhere near as comfortable as this. And the last trip I did down through France with my brother, I thought, well, we didn't really get much over 50 mile an hour, to be honest. So this would have been absolutely perfect. Really lightweight, easy to move about, and plenty of speed, plenty of power. Would have got us from A to B, no trouble whatsoever. You got to remember, this is a Honda. If you want to go to Bristol or you want to go to Bangladesh, it doesn't really matter. Just point it in the right direction and it will get you there. These things are known for reliability. Hondas just go forever. I wouldn't mind one myself. I really wouldn't. One of the things that it has done is reignite this whole idea of like a proper cruiser, like a Sportster type thing. I'd almost got rid of that from my head. I thought, I'm not gonna do the Sportster thing. I'm not gonna do the Harley thing. I'm not gonna do like the laid back cruiser thing. I'm just not gonna do it. But having sat on this and ridden this for a few miles, I'm thinking, wow, it's just woken it all back up for me. I'm just gonna have to get a Sportster at some point and get that thing out of my system and get it out of my system completely once and for all. But this has kind of woken it back up again. I've stopped again in Salford, which is a little village between Bristol and Bath, to give my final kind of analysis on the Honda Rebel 500. So I was going to get onto the specs. Pretty straightforward. It's a 500cc twin liquid-cooled engine. I'm not exactly sure of the brake horsepower, but it's going to be in the kind of the late 40s, I imagine, 46, 47, something like that. I know that for Elias, my youngest, who's taking his test now, he's only 22. Obviously, he can't have a massive engine vehicle. He's got to have it restricted. So, and this is perfect for that. And I'm really impressed. Wasn't expecting this at all. I thought that I would be underwhelmed by a 500cc Honda Rebel. I would highly recommend this bike to just about any biker. It doesn't have to be, you know, it's not a starter bike. It's too easy to say that about bikes. It's just a starter bike because of the weight of it and because of the size of it. But really it isn't. It's for anybody. Like I said earlier, I think for touring, this is gonna be your perfect bike, particularly if you're gonna stay off motorways and toll roads down through Europe and stuff like that, and you're planning to use the small kind of windy country roads through France and Italy and places like that. This would be the perfect bike. And I think for the last trip that I did, this one possibly would have been a kind of a better choice between, if it was between this and the Trident. So, but obviously I'm loving the Trident. But the weight of this, the ergonomics for somebody of my height and everything, this works so well. It just sits perfectly. So anyway, I'm gonna head home because I had to send a message to Elias because I stopped a couple of times but for a little bit of a break on the way back. Comfort-wise, what's the seat like to sit on? It's really comfortable. I must admit, I am feeling it ever so slightly because I think the seat is a little bit hard. Nothing serious whatsoever. I've been riding for nearly about an hour and 3/4, and it's really, really great. No problem at all. And usually when you're out touring, you kind of want to be stopping, don't you? Every kind of couple of hours to have a little break anyway. So I guess that works quite well. It kind of ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? It really does tick all the boxes. And I'm a little bit switched on by the old Honda Rebel 500. Unexpected pleasure. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and park another motorcycle at the back of our house. We now have 4. Oh dear.